Hi guys, welcome to Thrift My Pinterest board where we go through our personal Pinterest boards and grab inspiration to thrift in stores. Here is what my Pinterest board is looking like today.
Hey guys, it's Bella and today we're headed to the Goodwill location on Fredericksburg Road to shop for some items that are work appropriate inspired by my Pinterest board. So come along, let's see what we can find.
Alright, so we've made it to the Fredericksburg Road location. I'm gonna grab a car and let's see what's in store. So I started off with the coats and jackets. This one was very close to something that I wanted, but it wasn't it. So I kept looking and then I ended up stumbling upon this vest that is actually so similar to one that I had found in my Pinterest board. Then I moved on to pants and I did have some luck finding the cut that I wanted, but later on I tried them on and they didn't fit. But that's okay. Moving on to bags, I found this one here that I liked because it was simple and I thought it would go with a lot of my outfits. And for work, you can't go wrong. Now, moving on to shoes, there were so many good flats that were exactly what I was looking for. The only problem was that they weren't my size. All of them were a little bit too big, which is something that you'll run into often at the thrift store. But I mean, that is the name of the game. I thought at this point my luck was running dry until I stumbled upon these perfect flats. They added that color, they added that little pizzazz that I was looking for to add into some outfits. So she was definitely coming home with me. I was a little bit too excited for these last two pieces that I'm going to show you in the try on, but let me not get ahead of myself and let's move on to the haul.
Hi guys, I made it back home, so now I'm going to give you a haul of what I found. Okay, starting off with accessories. First I wanted to show you a couple of bags that I bought. So I found this laptop bag for $15.99. I thought that was really good and it seems to have been hardly used. The bottom, you can't even see it. It doesn't even look like it's been used. So I found a bag that I had actually pinned on my Pinterest board. It was a red one, but the shape is identical to the one I have pinned, and I only got it for $8.99. So I'm super excited to use this in the office, and I love the color. As my Pinterest board and the items that I bought, there's a common theme of neutrals, so this is perfect. Moving on to shoes, I did find two pairs, specifically flats because I walk a lot at my current job, so I wanted to be cute and comfortable. So I found this first pair, which are some silver and gold flats, which are perfect because I'm someone who likes to mix metals. So I think it'll go with a lot of outfits, and especially because I have a lot of neutrals, this will add like a little pop of something. Next, I have these pointed pink satin shoes with the gems right here. I don't know if you can see, let's see. They're very light pink, which is another plus for me because again, it's a pop of color, but it's not too in your face, which I appreciate. And it is very similar to a pair that I have pinned on my board as well. Now, moving on to the clothing pieces that I picked up today, I did want to mention that in the office, it gets a little chilly here and there, so I do like to wear sweaters, cardigans, things to throw on so that way it keeps me warm, but in case I go out, I can easily take them off and the outfit still remains very cute, hopefully. So I found first this little vest cardigan almost. The next piece I got was this gorgeous vest. It's not denim, but it looks very similar to it. And I believe it's actually a men's piece, but I like to, again, layer. So I thought this was perfect. Moving on to the next piece. This one is kind of gonna be saving for keeps for next season because it is a little bit hot. now, but I did want to mention that a lot of the pins on my Pinterest board, they were a lot of chunky knits, a lot of chunky sweaters. So I did end up stumbling upon a really pretty one. Look at this one here. The sleeves are wide, which I really liked. Moving on, I found this really pretty piece, and this one actually is very similar to another one of the pins that I have pinned on my board. It's more so of the fit more than the pattern or the texture of it. And here it is. I thought it was really pretty. And it is a little bit of a crop, nothing that's not work appropriate. It's the perfect length, it hits the hip, and I could either wear it closed or open, once as a blouse or again as a layer, which is very useful and versatile. Okay, now moving on to pants, I found two. The first pair are these almost charcoal blue, I would say. The pant itself hits the ankle perfectly and it's not too tight, which is something that I really liked, especially with my pins. A lot of the pants that I have pinned on my board were wide-legged or straight-legged, so this was one of the perfect pieces. Next, I found these really pretty pants, and they are leopard print. Look at how pretty. They're leopard, and again, they are straight leg. They fall a little bit long, which I liked because I wanted something that fell on top of the shoe, similar to the items that I've pinned already, and they did just that. So that is all for my haul today. Leave a comment below which one was your favorite item.
And follow us on Pinterest. Bye, guys!